Today's really important because we're looking again at our climate action here in Camden. We held the first ever Climate Citizens Assembly in 2019 where residents of Camden put their recommendations forward to us on how to take climate action in the borough. We've been working hard on those over the last few years, but now we've brought back together some of the original Assembly members and other residents from across Camden to look at those recommendations again and to think about what we do from now up until 2030.
People are talking about issues of green businesses, green jobs, how you get around, how the council communicates about climate change, all sorts of questions about food.
The fact that this event is taking place today is a demonstration of the commitment that the council is putting behind all of this.
I think it's important for residents to get involved in climate action because ultimately these people, such as myself, will be on the receiving end of climate change. I think it's really important that all of those voices are heard, and a day like today really gives everyone the opportunity to speak up and feed into their plans for the borough.
I'm here as a table facilitator to make sure that everyone feels comfortable sharing their ideas and contributing to the day. A big theme that's come out has been around plastics. What does recycling mean and look like?
We talked about ideas for educating children in schools to minimise waste, make better choices about the food that they choose to buy, the food that they choose to cook.
It was lovely to have conversations about what has worked, what could be strengthened, what could work better. Looking at communication as a big theme when it comes to the climate crisis. How do we get that message out? Internally, within Camden, externally, how do you engage schools?
In the education system, they should implement the climate change issues more. You focus on issues such as climate change and, how to avoid certain things, because the best way to avoid these issues for the future generations is to tell the future generation, to let them know you can do this to avoid that happening.
A lot of the work that needs to be done can't just be done by the council, it needs to be done by the whole community. But also, more importantly, a lot of the decisions can't just be made by council officers and by elected politicians. Actually, these decisions are about everyday people's lives and they need to be involved in making those decisions, drawing on that collective wisdom and also exploring the kind of key tensions and trade-offs of a lot of these decisions.
What's been enjoyable has just been seeing everyone really connect and start to bounce off each other's ideas or bring back in something someone had said before and reflect on it with their own experience.
We've done a lot of exciting things since 2019. We've been retrofitting council buildings like Swiss Cottage Library and Highgate Library, retrofitting council homes, making a lot of changes on streets to plant new trees, help people travel differently. But we know we've got a long way to go. There's a lot to do and we need to be working with all our communities to make the changes that we need, and that's what this day is all about. So now we're looking forward to the next 5 years. So we're going to take the ideas that people have today and make sure those are in the plan and work with our communities to deliver them.